Welcome to another episode of What Not to Do Wednesdays. Do you go to the store to shop or even shop online, and every time they say, oh, you can get $200 off if you apply for our store credit card? How many people apply? I'll wait. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. You are applying for too much credit. I have dealt with too many people who say, I got a new credit card, mentor. Why? Because I got a good discount. Oh my God. Or they'll say, I applied for the store credit card for the discount, but it didn't get approved. Or they say, I got to wait for the decision in the mail. Why did you do? Why didn't you consult me before you did it? People, every time you apply for another credit card, you have hit the credit factor called new credit. If you apply for too many and you get too many hits on the new credit factor, after a while, you got about 20 new hits on new credit accounts. It's going to get to a point where people are going to start declining you. Because when those companies check your credit report and they continually see that you've been applying for too much credit, and within a short period of time, those credit companies will deny you, or they will tell you, we can't approve you right now, wait for your decision in the mail. Now let's clarify the difference between the new credit factor and new inquiries. Inquiries happen every time you get your credit checked. So if you're getting a new job, they check your credit report before you even start. Or if you are trying to increase your credit limit on a credit card, they check your credit report. If you are trying to get a new credit card, even checking your credit report or checking your credit score, that's another ding on new inquiries. Now you have soft inquiries and hard inquiries. We will do another video on that. Subscribe, click the notification bell so you can see when that video comes out. In the meantime, your credit is checked, whether you check it or someone else check it. That's a credit inquiry. Sometimes it affects your credit, sometimes it don't. That'll be in another video. Now, new credit. That factor is touched when you are approved. For any new type of credit or type of loan, you now have a new thing on the credit factor. If you have not been approved for too many credit cards or too many loans, you can get an increase because, yay, you got a new credit account. Way to go. Because in a previous video, I told you having multiple credit cards is good for you. So if you going from credit card number 1 to getting approved for credit card number 2, that's a win situation for the new credit factor. Your score will increase, possibly, because don't forget you're hitting other credit factors, which look out for that video. You're building a wider credit profile for you to obtain bigger assets in the future, right? So that's a wonderful thing. Now, if you're applying for too much credit and you're getting approved for too much credit, that could be a bad thing. So if you have already been approved for 3 credit cards within 3 to 6 months and you're getting approved for more and more and more, after a while, it's going to go from a yay to a you're doing too much. Pump your brakes. You only need to get approved for 2 to 3 every 6 months. Hold your brakes. Stop. Because now you're going to hurt your score. I know you're trying to get all these approvals in one time, but there's a thing called applying for too much credit. So calm down. If you have a $10,000 loan and you go get a $20,000 loan to pay off the $10,000 loan because you got to get something else, that's fine. But if you have a $10,000 loan and you add a $20,000 loan to that loan and then you go and get another $10,000 loan and now you have $40,000 in all these loans, that's called applying for too much credit. Because loans are considered a credit account. No, it's not a credit card, but you have your credit life, your credit history, and loans are a part of that credit life. That's why it's called a credit account, okay? Yeah, we know it's not a credit card, but it's still a credit account because loans go on your credit report. Make sense? Stop applying for too much credit because even if you don't get approved, it still goes under the what? The credit inquiries, whether it's hard or soft. If it's for a credit card, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a hard inquiry and you're going to get a hit to your credit report. It's going to go down. Sometimes not by much if you're not applying for too much, and it can go down drastically if you're applying for too much. So again, stop applying for too much credit. It's not good. You need to have a plan, a strategic plan on how you will apply for credit cards and loans, but be strategic with it. There's a way to do it. And if you need assistance, MoneyMoEmpire.com. Fill out the form on any of the tabs and we will help you. So until next time on What Not to Do Wednesdays, see you next week.